So it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I kind of, after doing about a year of doing the vlogs and doing some of the other things and, figuring out product reviews and tutorials and things like that, I just ended up being a bit burnt out. Um, you know, what I'm doing on YouTube and in social media is kind of always a side project and kind of a fun thing to do, and it was never really something that I don't necessarily want to be a filmmaker. I wanted to learn the skills to be kind of a filmmaker, a short filmmaker, or be able to put together these small clips. I thought they would be useful. I thought the editing, being able to edit and do the effects and figure out the timing and put it to audio, those things would be really useful. And this seemed like a good way to learn that in a rush and be able to kind of have a goal. And I feel like I accomplished that task, but I also feel like all the effort and time that I was putting into filming, every day and editing and finding music and finding cool editing pieces and trying to come up with a story and then putting the story together and then sitting in bed and thinking about what I was going to do the next day and how I was going to make it better and keep making it better. It's that included with family life and my kids and my wife and friends and my work schedule at Q Studios doing retouching and bouncing back and forth. It just was overwhelming, and it felt like there was a weight that was put on me that I put on myself. I put it on my own shoulders, but it just didn't seem like there was a point. And I know, all these YouTubers and social media people talk about being burnt out, and yeah, they're doing it every day and they have, millions of subscribers, and I only have a few of you, which is fantastic. I'm not necessarily upset about the number of subscribers I have, but everybody gets burnt out. You don't have to be a multi-million subscriber YouTuber to get burnt out. Um, Life can just fry you and push you to the limits, and you can push yourself past your own limits. And so I took this break to kind of find myself mentally and physically and emotionally and spiritually. And I made a lot of changes in my life. Some of them are kind of, everything's an experiment. So I've been playing with meditation. I've been meditating for about like 5 to 6 months. I've also been exercising more and really cleaned up my diet. I lost about 30 pounds since the beginning of this year, which is kind of amazing for me. This is the lowest weight I've gotten probably in 15, 20 years. And I feel really good. And my mental state feels really good, and my emotional state has been way better and more calm and level. And meditation has helped with a lot of these different things. And even spiritually, I'm not necessarily a spiritual person, but the meditation has really kind of gave me a point of reference, a perspective on life and everything that I do and myself. And really, I needed to focus on myself. I needed to take all that time that I was devoting to creating these videos for YouTube and for the vlog and for social media and really reinvest it into myself. I'm the only one person that I have to count on, and I had to be able to be the best that I can be, and I didn't feel like I was. Not that I am the best that I can be. I think I'm always getting better, but this was a good start, a really grounding start. So that's kind of why I've been off of YouTube for, the last 6 months. I have some ideas of what I want to do and how I want to do it. It's not going to be a daily vlog videos. It's not going to be doing tutorials. It's going to be more of doing the artwork. I like the idea of creating these pieces, these tangible pieces of content, of art, and the process of showing, and because I'm going to have to capture images to create these visual pieces, so showing the process and showing the editing and showing the creation of these pieces, I find more interesting, more satisfying for myself. Hopefully you guys find it, and hopefully it'll find more of an audience, because I believe it's more authentic to the type of person that I am. So that's where I think this channel will lead, more towards creating my own visual style and my own visual artwork, and the content that's behind there, some stuff that's way more experimental. I really do like to push the boundaries of what's considered normal and what's considered interesting. So just wanted to throw a video out there about what happened over the last 6 months. I mean, most people who have followed my channel for the last year, will understand the process. Most of you are probably doing a YouTube channel on your own, and some of you who find this video might just be like, well, why is this guy, he only puts up a few videos, and they're not all that interesting, and he only has a few subscribers and a few views. But that's kind of not the point. And it never was the point. It was to learn something and challenge myself. And I feel like I've accomplished some of that challenge. And now I need to focus that more and be more authentic to what I enjoy. So hopefully you keep following me, and, leave me some comments down below of what your burnout has been. I mean, we've all gone through it. I know you've gone through a burnout, because we've all go through burnouts, and it's just one of the things that we do. It's tough. It's tough. This life thing is just jam-packed, and I enjoy when it's jam-packed. And it's one of the pieces that I felt was missing in my life, was having these side projects, which, even though my work schedule has gotten even crazier, but I go on and on. So hit that like button, and remember to comment and let me know, what your thoughts are, and how we can work together. And I hope to see you in future new videos. They should be some interesting ones. Going to be filming and documenting going to the Son of Monsterpalooza in Burbank, California. I'm leaving today to go there, so that video will come up, and I'll put something cool together for that. So, all right.